Okay, so this one's gonna be a little bit longer, and it's gonna go over the some really simple basics about Anki, how to use it, and just what's going on with it. Okay, so let's start off at the Anki homepage. Let's log out of all this, and go back here. So this is the website right here. So Anki is, if you want to learn more about exactly what it is, you're gonna go here to Docs, click that, and it's gonna have a whole list of documents that just explains exactly what Anki is. And if you want to just get a quick jump start, you can go to background here, click background, and then it just gives you a basic lowdown of what all this is. And basically, I just like to call it smart flashcards. It just helps you remember things better. It's almost scary how easy it is to remember things when you're using Anki. Yeah, it's just scary how good it works. And I've been using it for a lot of things. I use it for trying to learn languages, and I'm using it for the common exam, and I think obviously it helps. So you can go through all these, and it'll explain how to do everything from studying, getting started, cards, the templates. They'll show you everything. So if you just click Docs, you can sit here and go to that. So the greatest thing about Anki to me is 100% free. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to do anything. If you're using it just for your laptop or your Mac, it's 100% free. Now, you can use it on your phone. That's where we can start paying. If you use an Android, it's 100% free on Android. If you use an Apple device, you do have to pay to use it on your phone. You gotta pay $25. It's a one-time payment, and that's it. You just pay it once. It's not a subscription. Pay $25. You can use it on your phone wherever you are. So I use Anki a lot. So I paid the $25 and I use it on my phone. I'm good with it. If you don't want to use Anki like that, I advise you just use it on your PC, so it's free. So, but if you use it on your computer or your Mac, it's 100% free. If you have an iPhone, you got to pay $25 for it once, then you can use it forever. And if you're an Android user, 100% free all the time. So, and let me see. So that's basically it. I went over in the last video how to download my study guide for you. So I don't want to just waste time going over that again. Let's go into Anki itself. So when you download my study guide, it's going to appear like this when you open the application. And if you go to this little cog icon right here, you can once you download it, you can edit it however you like. So you can rename it, you can delete it, you can go to options and change just some settings for the deck. So like right now we're in options for the HM advancement, and when you first download it, this is the default. It's always going to be 20 new cards and a 200-day max. I think you should just leave it at that until you go through at least every single card at least once. Just leave it at 20. You can bump it up to wherever you want. I used to have stuff on 60, but really you don't need to do that. Just keep it on 20. Keep this at 200. You'll be straight. And honestly, I've used this for a long time. I don't mess with any of this stuff. I just leave it as it is, and nothing. Just leave everything as it is. That's my advice to you. Leave this at 20. Leave this at 200, and just start using it. So the great thing about Anki is once you download the application to your computer, once you download my study guide, it's basically yours to do whatever you want with. So we can open up here, we can browse it, and let's go to HM Advancement, and you'll have every single card here, and you can edit it however you like. So if you think, let's just pick a random card. If you think this card is stupid or pointless or just so obvious that you don't want to study it, you can just right click it. You can bury it, or if you really think it's just terrible, you can just come down here to the notes and you can just delete it. And so now on your deck that you downloaded, that card is gone forever, so you don't have to worry about seeing it again because it's not good for you. And let's say something is misspelled, like there's something like this, you can sit here and adjust the spelling. You can sit here and adjust the whole answer. If you think the answer is too wordy, you can delete stuff and make it less wordy. I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of stuff here I might have mistakes. If you find a mistake, once you download it, like, you can correct it on your deck and it's corrected. It's completely adjustable. Once you download it, it's yours to do with what you want. And my advice to you is, yeah, go through the cards. And maybe you'll study it all first, and then you'll find cards that you don't like or that are dumb or that are wrong. Fix them and add your own cards to this study guide. Like, go read the bibs yourself and go add your own cards to here to make it even better. You could see what I've done. I have a lot of cards. I went through all the bibs, every single one for every single rating. So I put a ton of cards here that I thought were useful. You may think they're not useful, and if you read all the same stuff that I read, you may sit here and add different cards. So go here and do it. Add more cards to the study guide. Make it bigger, badder, stronger, and just increase your chances of getting higher scores. Increase your knowledge. You should totally do that. And so, what does studying actually look like? If we X out of here, let's study. I might get a bunch of these wrong because I haven't looked at these in forever. So we're gonna click study now, right? And what instruction is Navy directives management? And the questions may be just like this. And it's gonna ask you a question. You need to think in your mind what the answer is, and say it out loud. Think it out loud, and just show the answer. And if you said OpNav instruction 5215.17 alpha, if that was easy for you, then you just click easy, and you won't see it again for 4 days. If you did good on it, you just click good. And also they have the shortcuts, so you can just click just press 3. If that was hard for you, like you had no clue what it is at all, just completely blank, click hard. You'll see it again in 6 minutes. If you kind of got it, just click 1. You'll see it again in 1 minute. So I had no clue what that was, so that's hard for me. Then you just go to the next card. How long should you wait if you have an urgent care appointment? Oh goodness, urgent. 24 hours. Hey, no longer than 24 hours. So I think I did good. So I'm gonna hit 3. Boom, to the next card. What is NEC 8452? This is a great card to pull up right now. So we don't use NECs, these NEC numbers anymore. So I can't change all the NECs in the deck without taking the whole thing down and re-uploading the whole deck. So instead of doing all that, what you should do, go to browse, go to advancement, just type in NEC. It's gonna pull up every single card that has NEC. So every single NEC we have as a corpsman, I have in here somewhere. You should go and put the new numbers we have, or the new nomenclature we have in here, instead of keeping the NEC. So I forget what the nomenclature is now for an X-ray technician, but I would just be like, make a parentheses around this. I mean, you're not gonna need it anymore, so you could literally just erase it and just put, I don't know what it is, L3 alpha. It's definitely not L3 alpha. And I would do that for all the NEC cards. So I don't want to sit here and do that myself for the study guide, because I'd have to take the whole study guide down, and I don't want to take it down and put it back up. So and then it's like people try to download it and it's not there, all that confusion. So this is a really great card. So for any card that's outdated, like all these NEC cards, like, please go in, once you download the deck yourself, go in and erase these and put the correct nomenclature in there. And this is basically how studying goes. Like these, when I made this card specifically, it was very hard for me to remember, so I added something a little funny to help me remember it better. And that's what you should do as well if you have cards that you struggle with. Add something memorable, add a picture, add a GIF, add something funny, so when you see that card pop up, it's easier to remember the answer. And so let's say I knew this is X-ray technician. Let's say I got that easy. I'm gonna click 4 for easy. Then I won't see it again for 4 days. All right, last one. What is an acute illness caused by irradiation of the body by a high dose of penetrating radiation in a very short period of time? Acute radiation sickness? Acute radiation syndrome. So I didn't get that quite right. Got it pretty close. I'm gonna click good, and that's basically all you do. You see the question, you think of the answer, you say the answer, you show the answer, and based on how well you did, you just click a response, and you just rinse and repeat. Do that until all 20 cards are gone and at 0. Then once they are at 0, that's it. You're done for the day. And this is basically how studying goes. So if you haven't read all the materials, you're gonna get a lot of these wrong. Kind of like what I did when I made this. I went through all the materials, made all the cards, and there's so many cards I kind of forgot what some of the answers were. And so for every single card, I didn't know the answer. So I went through, saw the answer, and just kept rinsing and repeating until all 20 cards were gone. So don't be mad if you don't know the answer, because once you use Anki, you will know the answer eventually. You'll know it like at the snap of your fingers. It'll be right there, like at the end of your arm. So you will get better and better and better the more you use it. And I mean, I went through like 4 cards and that took 2.5 minutes. Like, this is the most efficient, best for your memory way that I have found for studying for the Navy advancement exam, and it's all yours now. So adjust it as you need to make it even better for you. And if you have any questions, concerns, my emails is going to be in these videos. Hit me up, email me. If you know ways to make it better, if you know better ways to study than this, please let me know. And so this is basically a quick introduction to the very basics of how to use Anki. So I hope everyone uses it. Let me know how it goes for you. I love hearing feedback because I always want to make this stuff better. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you.